Welcome to another special edition of the Unmasked Podcast. I'm not alone, I'm always with Grease, the beast killer, the best pants killer, Grease boy.
It's Grizz the Rizzler in the house, gents.
Yeah,
So how are you guys doing this
wonderful morning.
wonderful morning?
Yeah.
I hope you all are doing well. But let's get to it. Enough introductions. Oh,
Yeah.
I nearly forgot.
Oh.
I just wanna thank our host, Sagwadi. I'm going now. Thank the host. We
Yeah.
wouldn't be here without him.
So we have breaking news that Ramaphosa has been rushed to hospital this previous morning. So yesterday, Ramaphosa was rushed to the hospital. He collapsed after being told that the NEC, after being told by the NEC to resign with immediate effect for destroying the ANC and the country. He suffered stroke and in ICU. So he's currently in ICU. I don't know that those are rumors. It is alleged to be that. It's breaking news. But I think to substantiate that article. So this is the article, né?
Yeah.
It happened in the morning yesterday. Also, it came from News Africa. Né? It says ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will not be available for some of the activities at the ongoing NEC meetings in Bombela due to unspecified emergency.
They're trying to hide the fact that
So
he
they're trying
fainted.
to hide the fact that Ramaphosa has collapsed.
Who wouldn't do?
So now it raises questions that we raised on Friday, on the previous episode,
Yeah.
that who will be the president?
If Ramaphosa is off the seat, who's next in line?
Who's next? So now the article continues. This deputy, Paul Mashatile, will stand in for him. Now, the same deputy president, who his bodyguards or whatever guards they protect him, they were seen on camera brutally beating people on the main road. Brutally beating. And that is our deputy president. What message are we bringing to the country? What message are you sharing with the country?
You're against ANC.
I'm not against ANC. What I'm against wrongdoing. In every political party, if I see something wrong, I will stand against it. You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
To Unmasketeers, I don't know what you're thinking, but please comment. Put your inputs in the comment. We would love to hear your thoughts. Chris, what is your take on that? What are you thinking? After the National Executive Council or Committee tell the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of ANC and the country, to resign with immediate effect.
Wait, can you repeat the question? I was zoned out.
What is your input or what is your take
On what?
on that the NEC, the National Executive Committee or Council, had to tell Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of ANC and the country, to resign. And now he has collapsed and so on. What could be your take on that? Do you think he's scared to resign or doesn't want to resign so that he could, as it is alleged to be said or rumored to be said, that he gains to be the president? He gains from being the president. Because now, with load shading, he makes money out of that. With other things that is happening in the rise of petrol, because now, let me give you an instance. We will go back to that take again. In Botswana, remember, not Botswana, Lesotho, remember it's within South Africa, but it's outside South Africa. So Botswana, Lesotho chose itself to be a country. You get that? So when we have a rise in South Africa of petrol, or rise in food and so on groceries or so on, Botswana, Lesotho doesn't have that. It's still, Lesotho, remember, the Lesotho country gets the petrol from our country. Get my point? Because it's in the middle, it's like you're in the middle of a soccer field. Then you get fresh air from the surrounding field. So that means Lesotho gets petrol from us, it gets things from us, from ShopRite, from every local brand that we see in Africa or South Africa, it gets from us.
So what point are you trying to make by saying that?
What I'm trying to take is that our president, it's either he gains or the government gains, because in every institution that the ANC is ruling, there's politics, there's corruption.
To be honest,
You can't be greedy in a tender to say, I want to give my family member. It's equal opportunities. Remember, we were fighting for that in 1994. We wanted equal opportunities. We wanted freedom. But now the president has collapsed. And he was told to resign with immediate effect for destroying the country. What is your take on that?
to be honest, I'd also collapse.
You'd also collapse.
Imagine destroying a whole country because of your selfish deeds.
So that the whole are closing in on him.
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to say is that the opportunities that he thought he had, they're closing in on him. They're closing in. Because now, remember, with Pala, it's like the wind just blew away. Ne? You see? Now, everything that is happening, ANC now, what is doing in parliament, they are bringing security guards into the parliament. And they are not allowed to bring anyone except the MP's committee. So in a parliament, or in a sitting parliament, anyone is not allowed to enter except the representative. Yes. So now we can see guards sitting at the doors. See, like, things are happening in parliament. What is your take? Just take us through that. What is your take in everything?
It's for safety reasons. I would also like.
For safety reasons, security guards should stay outside.
What if something takes place inside? You know, Malema is always fighting. So what if the security guards needs to step in?
Malema is not always fighting. Malema is always raising points. There, I would stand with you. Malema is always raising points and facts that we believe that the country, because there's one briefing that I really seated and watched, where after the Pala news just broke up or just came through, that's we had. And then they went to the parliament. And then Malema was raising a point. Why is the person who is corrupt and sitting and taking money and doing money laundering being the one addressing the country? With that, I stand with Malema. You get my point?
You're an EFF thing, it's fine.
No, it's not an EFF of me trying to be an EFF. I'm trying to say some points from Malema are facts. And I believe they're true, right? So what is your take on that the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, has just collapsed after being told that he should resign with immediate effect? That is being rumored. Tell us. What is your take?
That honestly sounds painful. Like a whole
Come on, say it.
Sure.
English is doing.
A whole communicate. No, committee.
Committee, yeah.
Yeah, a whole committee of people
ANC,
of people who have authority over him came to him face to face to tell him, hey, what you're doing is nonsense. Please resign. Basically, they fired him.
Yeah.
Imagine being fired as a president of a nation.
But another thing is that immediately he steps out of the presidency chair, he will get arrested. Like what happened to Jacob Zuma. Yes.
It's presidents go through a lot, huh?
Anyways, to all our Musketeers, please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Greece, it's a lovely Tuesday, a wonderful morning.
A blessed one too.
A blessed one too. What can you say to our Musketeers? What can you say?
What I can say is that, guys, when you all are voting for y'all's president, please think things through.
Yeah.
Don't just go around like who EFF. I still don't understand what you guys are fighting for.
But you can't say we EFF. Let me give you an instance.
EFF supporters and Malema. I don't understand what you guys are fighting for. And you guys were supporting EFF. And
So you wanna bring a party? Let's say, for instance, DA. Will you be able to?
no, I'm not saying I'm.
You want ANC back?
I am not asking for anything back. I'm not saying something should win. I'm just saying please think things through.
Okay.
Because for sure Malema shouldn't be president.
He will be president.
He shouldn't.
If you vote on Musketeers, please. If you vote for EFF, he will win. I trust me. Continue.
You see, he's an EFF supporter.
I'm not in any. I'm not in.
Did you hear me? He just advised you guys to vote for EFF. I definitely do not. I was like, guys, think of it. Think about it. They are fighting for their so-called freedom. Am I right? Okay, if EFF is fighting for freedom, what did Mandela bring upon the world if it wasn't freedom itself?
When you bring Nelson Mandela, remember, exactly. When you bring Nelson Mandela now, we're gonna raise facts now. That remember, Nelson Mandela is not hooligan though. The reason I'm saying this, it is alleged that he sold the country.
He didn't sell anything.
He sold the country.
Okay, what made him the best president that South Africa
remember, and another thing that people are not seeing, they see the late Nelson Mandela as one of the best presidents. That's a good idea. That's the best thing. But one thing that we should look is that Nelson Mandela, the late, didn't fight alone. There was Winnie Madikizela Mandela behind. Remember, there are many people that were fighting. Who Hector Peterson. They were fighting for justice. They were fighting for freedom. They were fighting for education.
Go on.
Yeah, so those are the things that we should also, when we talk about other people, also raise facts that substantiate whatever you're saying. Yeah, you're saying that people should be cautious about what they are voting for. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah, so guys, please support somebody who your heart believes should be the president.
And we'll do
because
better.
At the end of the day, it's you who suffers, it's your children who suffers, it's your family who suffers,
it's your
friends who suffers, it's the next generation that suffers. So please be cautious. Please be cautious.
Anyways, guys, we love you and see you on Friday.
Yeah, see you there.
When we address real politics.
Enjoy.
When we talk about real news.
Yeah.
And on Friday we're bringing fire, guys. And Musketeers were bringing fire. Trust me. On Friday, I'll be putting a plate full of what? Fire things. Like things that I believe that if you hear them, you will reconsider saying that, hey, I think we should not vote for this one. I think we should not vote for this one. I think we should not vote for this one. But anyways, I'm your only one, the one who brings the best news, the current ones, and I love you guys. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And have a lovely morning. Blessed one, great one. Drive safely. We love you. And I'm not alone. I'm always with Chris, the pants killer, the best one. When I'm talking about the pants, this one is the best. Check his sports. You'll see the most. Yeah. Anyways, Chris, what is your final word to say that you love them? Or anything that you want to say? A word of motivation this wonderful Tuesday. What do you want to say?
All I want to say is that enjoy. You only get to live once.
Yeah. Hey! Don't forget, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.